Please welcome the really extraordinary Regina King, y'all. So I hear you've been working in New York lately, and
I have been.
You've been going to Rangers hockey games. Is that true?
Yes.
Woo! How do you like it?
I think I might walk out of here buying a Rangers cap. I gotta tell
Just
you.
a cap, because I could hook you up. Your hands look cold.
I love it. I love it.
We'll go to some games.
Oh my
'cause I
God,
love hockey.
so
Hockey's
much
fantastic.
fun.
But you love all sports.
I love all sports, and I'm just getting into the hockey.
Yeah.
So the Rangers are teaching me about hockey. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Now, since you've been in New York, I'm sure you noticed that the storm that came through here was named Stella.
Was it really?
Which reminded me, it reminded me a little bit about a film you guys were in. How
Right.
Stella got her groove back in 1998. Tell us secrets. What do you remember about that?
I remember that I was bummed because I did not get any scenes with Whoopi.
Yeah, we didn't have any scenes.
Like that,
Yeah.
really sucked to me. And then I didn't get to go to Jamaica.
They left you back home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
got
was
to
an
go to
ambulance
Jamaica,
driver.
and then I came back and died.
That's right.
But you got to go
How
to
good
Jamaica.
was
It's true.
Jamaica?
Well, let me tell you what was walking around in Jamaica, hiding in my shoe. This big, you could have ridden around on it.
No.
Could have
my
said
God.
taxi, and this bug was this big.
Oh,
and I'm just saying. You could have said taxi,
lucky
the
you
bug would
stayed
have come up, and you could have stood on the bug and gotten taken where you were going. I'm just saying.
Such a good movie.
Yes,
though.
it is a great
It was
movie.
such a great movie. Now, when you won your first Emmy, you took your son Ian as your date. We have a photo. But I hear the second time, it's so cute. But the second time you won, he wasn't able to watch it on television.
Our cable went out. Like,
Oh.
I paid my bill, though. Anybody that saw the first episode of American Crime this season. Anyway, yes, literally doing the last glam touches and everything. And he's like, Mom, what's going on with the cable? And it didn't come on, so he didn't get to see it live, so I had to call him.
Because you brought your mom with you.
I brought my mom.
Spreading the love.
That's fantastic. And I'm looking at your arm, and I'm told you have a similar tattoo to your son.
Yes, yes.
Hebrew.
It's Hebrew, Aramaic. In Aramaic, it's phrasing. Hebrew's more like letters, not really meaning much, but it means something.
What does it mean?
Aramaic, unconditional love. We were taking Kabbalah classes, and he said, well, let's choose 3 each and not tell each other which ones they are, and whichever one that's matching, that's the one we're going to get a tattoo. And we both chose unconditional
That's nice.
love.
That's the most important thing of being a parent.
Yes.
Let's talk about the show a little bit, your show, American Crime. I'm a huge fan, and so is Whoopi. So we've been watching it from the beginning. I just think it's a great show. And the show takes on all these, as we noticed, sexual trafficking and everything, and undocumented immigrants. And your storyline is the sex trafficking. I'm wondering, did you do any kind of research for the part? Did you learn anything about a social worker who does that type of work?
Yeah, actually, I did. I learned a lot about the system. I got a chance to get like a crash course from a woman named Terry Bright. She's a director of programs at a place called the Elizabeth House in LA. Yeah, and she basically let me. What she's doing is she's running the programs that when my character finds these kids, I place them at the Elizabeth House or places like that. So she just kind of told me how the system breaks down, how detectives and police officers work with me or don't work with me, how sometimes we have to protect the kids from, you know, everybody has ulterior motives. Everybody has a goal that they're trying to get to, and it may be good for the prosecutor, but not so much for the
It's a bigger
underage
problem in
kid.
this country than we actually hear about.
It's a chronic problem.
It's a big
It's
problem.
a chronic problem,
Yeah.
and we are able to bring this story.
It's
to
so wonderful.
broadcast network.
That's what you've been doing. You went from racism and, you know, with with the football.
Yeah,
your son
bullying.
bullying.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Social media, the
taken-
dangers of social
Do you
media.
like important stuff?
all
huh?
over. Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
social commentary.
Yeah.
It's really well done.
Yeah, and the beauty of what John Ridley does is that he presents this story. He's not telling you what you should believe or that someone's right or that someone's wrong. He's just presenting this story, and you leave with it asking the questions of yourself that you need to ask.
It's Throwback Thursday, so I want to mention a couple of your other amazing roles. It's been 21 years since one of my favorites, Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
I'm sure our audience loves that one. 26 since Boys in the Hood. And who can forget you as Little Brenda Jenkins on 227, I'm sure. Now, we have a clip we're going to show. Take a look.
Miss Clark.
Don't call me Sandra.
Sandra. I was wondering if you could help me out on some advice about what to do about, man problems.
You having problems with the boys already?
Well, one boy.
One's fine. You want to start slow. Hasn't your mother told you all about this?
Well, yes, ma'am, but she's married, so she doesn't have much to do with men anymore.
What do you think when you see that? You were 13 years old, or what do you think when you see it?
Thought several things. Let's just go with the positive one. You know, my voice is so high. Wow. And I see my son in my face there, and I think how blessed I am. I mean, 30+ years, and I'm here.
Amazing career so far. More to come.
You know, I'll tell you what I see. I saw lots of little girls of color seeing you, thinking, I want to do that. That's what I saw when I saw that. Thank you for coming, baby. American Crime airs Sundays at 10 p.m. right here on ABC. Please do yourself a favor and watch this. We'll be right back.